Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right. It's the best time of the week, George. It's Frieren.
Back for Frieren, baby.
Yes, it's Frieren Friday for you. I guess it's Saturday morning for me.
Yes.
Back in the day, the anime community would say, I'm pretty sure they would say that it was Frieren Friday. That's when Frieren would come out. That's when it's coming out now. So Frieren Friday is back. These episodes don't come out until Saturday morning, so it's a little bit different for everyone else slightly, but you know, close enough. The spirit is
we
there.
do what we can. We gotta coordinate multiple time zones between you and me, and like work schedules and like responsibilities and stuff. So you know, it is what it is.
Well, another great episode ahead of us. Last time we freaking learned about the hero of the South. Oh my gosh, what an episode!
Chad amongst Chad.
Oh my gosh, dude. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's so there were so many great comments, and we won't get into the comments just yet until later, but it's just so interesting to me that they can have such a important character to like the general world history, not like to the story here, but to the world history of, you know, the universe, I guess, in universe. And it's just like so understated. Like he's just not very well known. And like even like you had described and some other comments had described, like his role was so vital into who specifically he killed to get out of the way to let the next people come, you know, like he said, I'm going to clear the path, right? And so like, but it's so understated. Like they never expressly stated why that was so important. What he did was so important. You just kind of, it's left to you to figure it out. And it's not like they've hit it, and it's not like you have to be big brain to understand why. But it is a nice subtlety that really kind of, Frieren loves to do this. Like as a show, it just loves to have these like really important understated things just kind of sit there, and you either see them or you don't. They're not required to enjoy the story, but you can take them or leave them, and you'll get that much more out of it if you're really trying to think about what is going on and how the characters have interacted with the world. So it's really cool. I really love it.
I like when stories do that, when they respect the audience enough to be like, you'll figure it out. And if you don't like, it's fine, right? It's not going to like...
Right.
It doesn't make the story worse if you don't figure it out, but it makes the story so much better if you do. And it's not like it's like, oh my gosh, we're like freaking genius. We figured it out, right? It's not like it's a puzzle, but it's just, it's, you know, subtle. And I like that too. It makes the story, it makes it more, for some reason, like feel more real in a sense, right? Because like that's kind of how story is. There's so many like quiet heroes that you like never know about, or you hear about, oh, there's this one guy that did XYZ thing in like World War One. It's like, oh man, what was his name? No one knows. It's like, oh frick. That's amazing, right? Like, or like at least I don't know his name, but like historians probably do, but I don't know. But I know that he did XYZ thing. It's like, dang, 100%. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's because in a story that you would expect someone to write and to be marketed and to appeal to people, you would think that you would want all these cool and interesting characters. Like they're made so that they can have you know about them, so that the story can seem more cool, so that they have more interesting characters. But here, it's just like he's a footnote. So it doesn't feel like this was a story made to be consumed. It feels like you're looking through the window into another world, right? It's just like, this character wasn't made for you to think he was cool per se. Like obviously he was, but like it feels like he was a footnote in the greater history, and you're lucky that you get the opportunity to have learned about him, and now you have a piece of history that you see all these other people they don't have. And so it feels more real because of that. It doesn't feel like manufactured. It feels like, wow, this was a piece of history that's like almost lost. It
fits with the theme of Frieren, because like a lot of the story is about just like the passage of time, and how like it's just a fact of nature that things will be lost to time. Like one of our comments even said, I was like, oh man, that's awesome, is we don't even know his name. I'm sure he had a name. His name wasn't Hero of the South. But like, that's just how it was. He probably said his name to a couple people, or to a lot of people, I'm sure, that like personally knew him. But like, he did his heroic thing, and he's just known as Hero of the South now. And we don't even know his name, and he's a freaking chat.
Exactly. And you know what's even crazier about that is this guy could see the future. He knew that his name wouldn't even be remembered. Not only did he do what he did knowing that, but he didn't even try and self-aggrandize himself to at least pad the future out of his own legacy. He just was like, it is what it is. I'm doing this for the future generations. I'm not doing this for my own legacy. Like, I'm sure he cared about that to some degree, but he's just like, that's not my purpose, right? Yeah. My purpose is to be the hero because it's the right thing to do, right? It's a lot like Himmel in a sense, right? And it's awesome. It's just fucking awesome. It's actually kind of incredible because now here comes the Dark Souls linking. It's incredible that
of course there's some.
Of course, there has to be.
Can't forget it. Yes.
It's incredible that this is such a universal principle of immersion, because the Souls games do this as well, and it's what makes them so immersive is like, listen, there's like these areas that you have to go through to beat the game, but there's like a lot of optional areas that you won't, not just like you don't choose to do. It's not like a Mario overworld map where you like see where you're supposed to go and then you see the like the side areas and you just choose not to go to them. This is like, you will literally not know these locations exist unless you specifically are being very freaking careful. And even then, you may still miss them, right? And you had to like earn your way to find them, these little like hidden away things that you may never have seen. And it just like adds to such incredible immersion. It's the same kind of thing here. Like there's these little things that you barely can like see and find out and be like, oh, frick. And it just, yeah, there's something about that whole concept, like hiding things away from people who are enjoying something that like, letting them find it themselves really just adds to the experience in such an incredible way. It's so good. So
yeah, I think it's because it's true to life, right? Like you're always gonna miss things, whether it's like things that happen before you, things that are gonna happen after you. If you go to a location, you're not gonna be able to like explore the whole area like in an actual video game. It's just you go and you see what you can see, and then that's it, and then it's over. The trip's done. You go back home. Like, yeah, maybe that's where the parallel comes from. I don't know.
I think it is. I think it is, because it would be weird. Like nothing. If we lived lives like a manufactured story and everything was handed to us, it would be very weird. It would be like very, very strange. That like everything just works out magically, more than just like, oh well, you're rich and you get everything. Like everything works out. It's just like the story just goes like a manufactured story. But yeah, I think you're right. I think because there are those things that you miss or you don't achieve or whatnot, by having them injected into a story or a game or whatever it is, definitely adds to like a realism immersion type of factor. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. It's great. I love immersion, grounded immersion like that is fucking so awesome. It's my favorite way to consume media.
Agreed.
It's amazing.
Agreed.
So.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I think, and again, maybe we should start the show soon because we're getting a tangent, but why like Lord of the Rings was like so successful is like you really get the feeling that this is like a world that existed like long before, and there's like all sorts of like things and like characters. Like one of my favorite characters in the book that they never show in the movies is like Tom Bombadil. And he's this like dude, he like asks Frodo to like asks Frodo for the ring because they like stay with him for a little bit. And he like puts it on his pinky finger and he's just like, huh, okay. And then he like gives it back. He doesn't turn invisible. He doesn't like succumb to the ring at all. He's just like so strong that he like negates the power of the ring. And like, he's just a dude that like lives in the forest with his like forest wife. And he's like singing all the time. And like, he shows up, is insanely powerful, and then is never heard of again in the trilogy. And you're just like, bro, who the frick is this dude? He's just like some like, he like rescues them from like some stuff, and like, I don't need to get into the whole thing. But yeah, like when I went through it, I was like, oh my gosh, who the frick is this guy? Like the ring doesn't affect him at all. What the heck? And it's just like, he's just like, oh yeah, I'm old. I've been around for forever. And like, I forget everything. It's been a long time now, right, since I've read it. But like, I've been around for forever and all this stuff. And like, you just get this feeling of like, bro, there's so much about this world that I just don't know. And it like, again, it like enhances the immersion so much. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about when you're like talking about that thought came to mind. But
yeah, 100%. All right, well, it's time finally.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it.
Oh, frick! It just starts right into it. What's this called? Somewhere she'd
like.
Oh no, this is gonna be thinking back to some person in history, and then they're gonna find a place that this person would have liked. It's gonna be sad. Frick.
Probably.
Oh.
Oh, dang, okay.
Hot spring episode? Let's go.
Freaking Graham, dude.
Dang, man. We're in two feet episodes in one season, man. We're blessed.
Okay, all right.
Uh-oh. Oh, the village is gone.
Way. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
The children laughing, though.
Yeah? It's the only people left, I guess. Oh, it was abandoned. Okay. Well, it wasn't, like, slaughtered or something, thankfully.
Ah, the hot spring dried up. Dang, dude. Yeah, for her, it was just a moment, dude.
Yeah. Oh, she knows
of it.
Yeah. We may still get our Gripper episode yet, George.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, this freaking dude. Oh, brother. Oh, did he hear... Yeah,
what?
Einstein
No
speak
way.
about this or something?
Oh. Does he know it from his family lineage or from, some...
I think so, yeah. Maybe his mother talked about it? Right? Some way she'd like or something?
Nice. If he wants to go, then it's worth going.
I also like the fact, it's just a little bit of a hint of Stark's character, but he is immediately playing with the kids. Like, Fern and Frieren were like talking, but he went and he played with the kids. That's a cool little character building touch right there. Dude, the color palette and the music.
I know.
They're all like top tier, bro.
The background, the like watercolor backgrounds and stuff. Whew. Look at it. Dang, I guess you can't eat that meat.
Yeah.
I'll never get tired of it, dude. It's so funny.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. He's a classic gamer, honestly. Oh, it's the same spot.
Yeah, the same spot.
Oh my gosh.
There's that same sign.
There it is, yeah.
Huh.
Got the goddess on it, looks like. Oh.
Oh,
that was a cool transition. Oh, frick.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it at first.
It's a dragon.
Is it a dragon? It's got a long mouth, though.
Oh, it's a Hydra?
At the same time.
Oh, it's coming at them, bro.
Oh, jeez, this is crazy.
It like jumps.
Oh.
What?
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, okay.
No way.
Oh, frick.
Oh, he's gonna get chased?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Jeez.
He's the bait. How fast does it regenerate then? Holy crap.
Apparently, it's super fast.
Nice plan, dude.
Oh my
nice
gosh.
plan.
Look at her. She's just like, oh my gosh, Frieren.
You mean he's the bait? Yes, he's the bait.
It's freaking Stark. Oh, they got it. I was just the bait.
So does it like respawn? Like there was Himmel and them fought one, And now they did too, right?
I guess.
They're just eggs.
There's probably eggs, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess it's possible that they didn't defeat it last time too, but
true.
I don't know. That seems a little less likely.
Well, they weren't as powerful as she is now.
True, actually, yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. And she said, said that it was, oh my gosh, it's tiny, yeah. She said that it was a troublesome monster, but it wasn't that troublesome this time, right? She kind of just fricked it up easily. So it's possible that it gave them trouble. So maybe
they didn't kill it
last time, yeah.
Fair.
No way.
He's happy though.
Yeah, it's worth it. It means more to him than just the thing itself.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ram? Silence?
George, I wasn't going to say anything.
I felt it coming, bro.
No, not me, George. I would never.
All right.
I'm just thinking it.
Oh my gosh. It wasn't worth the effort at all.
But he wanted to do it because he did it. Oh?
The memories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's freaking go, dude.
So nice, dude. Ah. Bro, that's so sick. And there's trees
there's
here.
Trees that
oh, what a great detail! Frick.
Bro, I love hiking up a mountain and then seeing the view. There's like, there's few things that take my breath away consistently, but like those vast views, it really is like, and I'm not saying like, oh, I can't breathe, right? It's more just like, look at this. Look, you can see the curvature of the earth. Like you can actually kind of see it, like depending on how tall some of the mountains are, right? And like if there's like forests or not in the way, but yeah, like some of it is just like freaking. Anyways, small little tangent, but I can totally, what's the word? Like sympathize with that like frame of mind because I have it as well.
Yeah, I don't climb a lot of mountains, and this wasn't a mountain that I climbed per se. But I went to just recently. I went to Kinugawa Onsen Station. It was a train station up. It's like up north of Tokyo, I believe it was. Regardless. It's like literally wedged into the mountains. And like the best thing about it was there was no tourists like at all. It was all just like old Japanese people. They were the only ones who really knew about it. I don't know how my dad had figured out that the place existed, but it was an awesome trip. We went there for the day and, we went up like a gondola system up a big mountain. And being at the top of the mountain was really an experience because it was all these like mountains, these rolling mountains of trees and stuff. And we had just missed the leaves, so it was all just like spiky trees basically. But it was really amazing. Like the distance you could see was incredible. Just seeing everything so small was so interesting, and the amount of mountains and stuff, and like it kind of just gives you like a scale that you don't normally get to see. It's something to behold, that's for sure. I agree.
It makes like, I don't know, like it makes me feel small in the sense of like, just like, man, there's so much out there in the world.
Yeah.
The other thing that gives me that same feeling, and it's not like I do this all the time, but like, when you go out like backpacking and you like, it's a nice and warm enough night that like you can sleep under the stars and you know like it's not gonna rain and stuff. And like that's one of the things, dude. Like seeing the night sky without light pollution is crazy. Like the first time that I did it, you're so used to lights and like you look up, it's like, oh, okay, there's like a few stars up there. No, bro, the sky is like full, dude. The first time, I still remember, I was like with the Boy Scouts, I was like, I don't know, 14 or something. It's like the first time where I really was like, the fire was dying down. There was no light. We were just like out there just looking at the freaking stars, dude. It's like, bro, how is the night sky this full? Like I had no idea. Like you'll see pictures, but I was always like, this is like the camera doing stuff. Like you never,
yeah,
like
you can never appreciate it fully. Yeah.
But like seeing it for the first time myself, I was like, holy crap, dude. From like one end to the other of the sky is just like stars everywhere, and it's just like,
wow,
bro, there's so much out there, so much out there. And
I
like,
don't know if I've seen that. To be totally, I probably have to some degree, but I don't know if it's like to that intensity that I looked up and I was like, holy frick. At least not in a long time. Even out there, I think there was enough light pollution from the little small town that you couldn't really tell too much. And when we went up on the mountain, it was, you know, the middle of the day, so there's also that. So yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, we were doing like a 50 miler with the scouts and stuff. So we were like out in the middle of nowhere, like up on like mountains and stuff. And like it's such a weird feeling, but it was so distinct that I remember it to this day. I felt this like kind of sadness that I could never like see what all these other stars and like all these other planets. It's like it was like awe, and I was like, man, I'll never see it. Like I'll never go and be like, oh, what the frick is this planet? Oh, look at all this stuff on here, right? Like it was a weird like
interesting
lamentation of just like, man, like what the frick? I don't know. I can't put into the feeling into words properly, but I just remember feeling that.
In a different universe, in a different dimension, in a different life, George is a sci-fi adventurer. He's a Star Trek commander going to where no man has gone before. He's at the edge of the frontier.
Yeah, there's something about that, dude. Like I said it jokingly, but it's true in our conversation with Pyrex that we recently had. It's up on the channel if anyone wants to watch it. But I like the thought of like looking at a place and be like, can I walk there? Can I walk to that thing? If it's like a snow-capped mountain, you can't really do it unless like you have some like equipment and stuff like that. But there's other things where it's like, it is pretty high and like it's, you know, you're like, I think I can do it. And you just do it. You're just like, by the power of my two legs, bro, I'm going to get up to the top of this thing. And there's something I find really fulfilling about that like experience.
Dang.
I don't know.
That's why that frickin' penguin meme frickin' speaks to you so much, George.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
sure people have seen the penguin meme recently. But why? Yep. There is no why, dude. You just do it.
There is no why.
You just freaking go.
I could not disagree more. For real life, I don't have that feeling at all. But in a video game, 100%. I see a distant point. I'm like, hell yeah, we're going there. That's my digital legs. My digital. So you have it for like real spatial wandering. I have a digital wandering. It's like the same thing. Gosh. It's basically the same, bro. It's the
nice thing. I will say, at least for the digital one, it's much more doable. You can actually do it most of the time.
That's right. That's right.
Aside from like technological restrictions, and it's just like a thing they put in there. But anyways, let's get back to the show. I sidetracked us here a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Are we getting an anime fall? Nope, this is a real fall.
How'd she end up on top of both of them?
That's a good question.
Nah, bro, you'll forget about this part, and you'll remember the view later. Fortress of Hace? How do you pronounce that B? Habe?
I don't know. It looks like a B, so Habe is what I would say.
Northern land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget how you pronounce that letter.
Oh.
They made it to the hot spring after all.
Yeah, they did. Wow, look at this view. That's nice. Ah!
Little does she know, bro.
That's hilarious.
Little does she know. Yeah.
Oh, they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! What? Come on!
Freaking Fern, dude. Let her enjoy the hot spring.
Yeah. She's so selfish. Oh my gosh.
Say, come with me. Pay attention. Oh my god.
Okay.
Freaking Fern, bro. Yeah, exactly. She could have said, can I join you? No.
Yes.
You're so inconsiderate.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No. This never goes well. Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
Oh no, no.
Oh!
No freaking way.
Dang.
No way, bro. What? She just leaves. She doesn't even close the door. Whoa, she's struck. What? No way. I'm shocked.
They're going on a date, dude. They're going on a date.
What the frick? She's enjoying some freaking ice cream?
What's up with her hair, bro?
She's so freaking pleased with herself. Bro, she's not gonna know, Fred. It's Frieren. Yeah.
Yes. At least she's self-aware.
Have you lost your mind? Oh, huh.
Does she?
Oh no, this is gonna go so bad. I might treat you to dinner. Oh my gosh, Frieren.
I love her pose right here.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
my
bro,
gosh.
Stark. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh, she's being serious.
What? This goes for multiple days.
No way. 3
3
days.
full days.
We're seeing a new side of her and I never knew existed. Holy frick.
Yeah, seriously.
Ah, some place she might like. Oh boy.
Somewhere she'd like that's what it's
Yeah.
called. This okay?
Okay. She's cranky when she's hungry. Dang, she's giving good advice. Yeah.
Bro, Fern is so particular, dude.
Oh, dude, she's such a hassle. Yeah, what the heck? She basically raised her, kinda. Oh?
Oh.
That's so interesting. Wow.
Oh, man.
This is so freaking interesting to me because, like, I guess these aren't things that Frieren would have picked up on at all. She's just so aloof, right? She would just be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, Fern is fussy, or Fern is acting like this, or she's just like this. But she wouldn't understand, like, the why, right? She doesn't really kind of, not that she doesn't think about it, she doesn't, like, really care to perceive it. It's not that she couldn't, she's just not interested. It doesn't really come up on her radar. But it's, I really like that Heiter knew this about Frieren and that he decided to impart that information because it was important for Frieren to know that about Fern and it would make their relationship much easier in their time together. And he just knew she wouldn't figure that out. Like, she's just so aloof. She's too aloof.
Yeah.
Aloof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how much you think that is because she's an elf and how much is because she's just so aloof. Because, like, if you think about it, like, the way humans interact, part of it must be because of, like, due to how, like, our time on Earth, right? Like, how fast we age and all that stuff. But if you're an elf and getting to know a human being is like spending a week with them, you can kind of know somebody if you spend a week with them, but it isn't like, you know, you're not going to know them the same way if you spend, you know, consistently over years like a friend like you and I, right?
Right.
Like, but with an elf, you're going to spend a decade with them. And after a decade, you're like, oh, I know what it's like. This is like, oh, I've spent 6 months with this person. I get a much better feel of what they're like versus, you know, a couple days. So I wonder how much of that is just like, you know, she's an elf. And so there's like a longer way of like getting social cues for elves because they just live so much longer.
Period, because they're genetically dispositioned to live longer, so they kind of are slower to pick up on that genetically. That's just kind of how it goes.
You explained it much better than I could, yeah. Or if it's just Frieren and she really is just kind of aloof in that way, right?
Right. Or I'll add another.
It is.
It's a freaking great question. I'll add another wrinkle to this. Is it because she's an elf and she's one of the last elves and she doesn't know any other elves? Right? Is this because...
that changed...
Right? Like, think about it like this. What if, George, every person you've ever met, you're only going to know them for 10 minutes? Are you going to bother to learn their intricacies of how they work and operate? And even if you did, it wouldn't feel like enough time. Maybe it would be like, I don't know, like, it's just not worth it. And so you stop kind of picking up on that.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, whatever, you just stop paying attention. And that's how Frieren feels. Like, every time she's like starting to learn the preferences of these people, they're just gone now. And then she's now just in the habit of just ignoring those things. She doesn't even worry about picking up on those. She's only ever really been around humans. Like, we don't know how long she was with the other elves when her village was destroyed, but maybe she was on the younger side. And so now most of her time has been with humans. And so she's just kind of like, whatever, I don't pay attention anymore. Right? So maybe if she was with elves, it's not necessarily a genetic thing that like they take longer to learn their preferences, but it's more because, you know, she just has become indifferent because
by the nature of by how long she lives. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. So I wonder how much there is of that. And maybe that's the lesson that's part of the lesson she's learning is just like, you know, it might be insignificant to her, but it's not insignificant to the humans. And I'm sure she can derive some sort of significance of how significant it is to them, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, because if it's 100% right, because the time significance is so vastly different. In fact, it's so different, you could even say that it's apples to oranges. Like, Frieren, it's not just like because her time allotment is so much bigger that it's less valuable to her, and then to humans it's more. It may just be like time isn't even a valuable factor to her, period, because her time is effectively infinite. And therefore, like, she can't even relate to those things. Now, that may not necessarily be true. It may be just a big, small time differential of how much she cares about something versus humans. But by framing it, like you said, by her framing it in a, not looking at it in a time sense, but looking at it in a care sense, focusing on relationships first rather than a time spectrum, is probably the way that she's able to kind of make herself care about it or understand why it's more important that way than just thinking about it. Well, I don't because she has framed it that way historically of like, well, you're just going to be gone soon. Like, she framed everything within that time lens, right? So it's like it kind of just didn't make sense, but removing that and putting it in a relationship lens is a much better way for her to interact with humans. Because
that's how we started the show. She's literally like, all right, we'll see you guys. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, what? Like, this was a whole decade. She's like, yeah, a whole decade. This was like 30 seconds. Okay. Like, it's like, why are you hung up on these like 30 seconds? Like,
we hung up for a week. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
why are you like so attached? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
but
so interesting.
When Himmel died, it struck her like, I didn't even put in the effort. Like, what was wrong with me?
I could have made the best of that week. I could have learned them in that week, right? I should have put in more effort in that week of time, which, you know, framing it that way really kind of makes me feel for Frieren and kind of give her some leniency. If someone was like, well, you're just going to spend a week with these people and you're never going to see them again, but you should have taken the time, or you should be taking the time to really get to know these people. It's like, yeah, but it's just going to be a week. Why would I put in the effort and get attached and blah, 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 right? So, it's pretty crazy. Oh.
I think she's gonna get advice from Frieren now, and the date's gonna be next episode.
Oh, frick!
Gonna have to wait a week.
No. Look at her! Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, dude.
She wants to ask so bad. That's so funny. Not that she's aware of. Whoa! Of
course you haven't. What? I believe her. Yeah. Okay. With Himmel?
That was a date? That's a quest.
Oh, but because it was just the two of them?
Himmel called it a date, I bet you. Oh.
Then that's a date.
Oh my gosh. She learned that from somebody, I bet you. I knew it.
With Sa-
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Frieren is so clueless. Dang, she can't sleep. Frieren's grippers.
This dude, I didn't even notice that, bro. Oh my
Oh, that's
gosh.
what you're referring to. All right, whoops.
Looking at Fern.
Frick. Dang, she's like freaking stressing about it.
Yeah, what? I guess it is her first date, though, so that makes sense.
That's true. No, I don't want it to be over. Frick.
We gotta wait next episode.
Oh, George,
Frick.
we're almost done with the series. Oh my gosh. It's terrible.
We're not even halfway through yet. Come on, come on.
A mere 10 episodes, George.
Plenty of time. Plenty of
I'm
time.
already dying. I'm already an old man in my deathbed, George. Frick.
Oh, jeez, dude. Wow, well, this is a good episode.
This is a great
Very good episode.
Oh, one of the best. This is such a great episode. Literally nothing freaking happened, but it's just such a joy. It's such a pleasure to watch. So
It's
nice.
a very enjoyable adventure to follow.
Mm-hmm.
They take their time. They really like sit with things, and it like, I don't know, like the real thing is getting to end day, right? And they've taken so many side quests along the way, but that's what an adventure is about, right? If there's no side quests, if you're just friggin' going there, it's a speed run. We don't want to watch a speed run. We want to watch a full playthrough, dude.
That's a freaking great point, George. That's a great point. Yeah, it's you know what? I'm gonna be cheesy, but you know what makes this series also so good? In and of itself, it's incredible, obviously. But having good conversation in the midst of the context of the show is what makes it so, I think, not makes it so good, but what elevates the experience, I think, for sure. So
yeah,
here's to us, George. So I think that's what makes it really fun, actually, because it really does like spark so many different like ideas and topics and thoughts that like a lot of other shows don't or can't, because they're just different shows. Like Frieren is just a different show doing something very different, and it lends itself well to like just such interesting and fulfilling kind of conversations, I think. So
yeah, having like, cause yeah, I think you're right. This show does spark like a lot of great ideas. But if I was watching this by myself, I wouldn't like sit on the idea because I don't have anybody to bounce it off with. Like there are some ideas that you can bounce off yourself, and then there's most ideas I feel like are like way better if you bounce it off somebody else. And so like, yeah, like having someone's like, man, what about this? What about that? Like 100% does make it definitely elevates the experience and helps broaden the themes, right? Like you could really dive into it. Cause like, oh, I didn't think about that way, Graham, but I'm glad you said it because now I'm thinking about this other thing.
Right.
So,
I feel the same way. Here's to us, George. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, George, hold on. We gotta clink right on the screen edge here. Hold on.
Ding, there you go.
Cheers to us, George.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got a drink.
Oh,
hold on, there we go.
How's that for some self-aggrandizement right there, everybody? Yeah, it really is such a great series. It's very special. That's what I think was one of... There's so many things. I mean, it's hard to... There's no one thing that makes Frieren such a special show, but the fact that it is very unique in and of itself just kind of adds to the whole experience, I think. And yeah, this is why it's my favorite freaking series. It's just such a different vibe than most other anime that I watch and consume and really enjoy. It's got everything. It's got them all.
The theme of like just like the passage of time is so rare. Like everything else that I've seen that has to do with like time is like time travel or time travel adjacent. Like even like Interstellar, it's like kind of like time travel adjacent, I would say. Like it doesn't necessarily deal with like the long march of time in the way that Frieren does. Like even something like as small as like the village that used to be here is now gone. And like just like the passing sentence from Frieren of like, if you don't keep your guard up, these like human towns will like disappear.
Just disappear.
It's just like, yeah, and like to us, like we see it, and it's just like, dang, that sucks. Living for a long time's crazy. But like, yeah, man, Frieren is something else because she is obviously there's other elves, but she is kind of isolated in this whole experience. She's not sharing this. She's not traveling with other elves. She's traveling with humans. She went from traveling with humans to traveling with humans. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about that. It's like,
it is.
Yeah, it's like the same. It's not the same, but it's very similar to the feeling that I'll get sometimes of like, I'll look back at my life and be like, bro, I'm already this old. I'm not going to say, wow, I'm 34. I don't have shame about that. But like, I'm already 34. I'm already 34. Holy crap. And like one thing I've noticed, like I'm not some like, old head or whatever, but like year to year, my life doesn't change a whole lot. Like most years are the same as other years. Now there are a few key years, right, where it's like, when I first entered college or when I first graduated or when I, first graduated high school or when I got married. Like those are key years where like a thing like changed a lot, right? But from like sophomore to junior year, like what really changed, right? Like not a whole lot. But when I look back at my life in like chunks of years of like 5 years or like 10 years, it's like, bro, my life changed a lot in these like last 10 years. My life changed a lot in these like 5 years. So it's like a weird thing. Like, the smaller you make the increment of time, the less that like life changes. But the bigger you make that increment of time, the more it appears to have changed. And like extrapolate that to Frieren, dude. Like, year to year, it's like day to day for her. But like imagine century to century, she's freaking seen the development of magic into things that like nobody could have dreamed of. She's seen like absolutely like crazy civilizations rise and fall. Like it's just, I don't know. Like it's weird getting in that frame of mind. And so like contemplating on time is not something that I do very often, except for those key moments where I like look back and I'm like, bro, these like last 10 years, this last decade was crazy. It's so different from the previous decade, and that decade was some different from the decade before that. So yeah. It's weird.
It's not only is it interesting that Frieren as a series is tackling time just like this in this way, that like you said, like usually it's kind of time travel adjacent, but it's not only that it's covering that, but it's also doing it in like such a masterful way. Like it's the attention to the little details in the things that Frieren will say, in the landscape that changes, like those trees appearing in the mountain area, or Frieren saying that there was a village here and then showing ruins and stuff. It's just like, wow, way to freaking nail it on the first go around. Like that's crazy that they're doing it this well. At their first kind of shot here, right? And so it's really interesting. It makes me think with Frieren's comment about like the villages disappearing if you just kind of turn around and they're already gone. Just imagine if we had like a bunch of gnomes that like existed in reality and like they'd set up these little gnome villages around, and sometimes you'd see them and they're like small, and there's a whole village
and you could
like,
go and enjoy them, like you could, like she wills to enjoy the human town, right?
So like let's say like in a plot of like a house, there's this little gnome village, and you could go there and chat with them, and they'd make little things and whatever, and you could interact with them. It'd be cool. It's like a cool thing to go. And then like you go to sleep, and then like a week goes by, you're doing your own thing. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go back this weekend. I was there last week. I'm gonna go this weekend.
I'm gonna show my
village.
friend. Oh, he's got to check out this.
Yeah, check out this gnome village. I went there last weekend. Let's go this Saturday. You go, and it's gone. It's just like, what? It was just here. You turn around and they're gone. Like, what the heck? And that's how Frieren feels. It's just like, oh, it's just
and all the gnomes that you got to chat with. Like that. Right? Like,
that's right.
Maybe it's not gone. Maybe sometimes it's not gone, but like the ones you chatted with are like
all
dead.
Of the gnomes are different.
Oh, I remember my great grandpa like talked about like Graham. It's like, oh frick, what?
Yeah, it's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, where was that blue-haired gnome? It's like, oh, well, that was my great-grandfather. Like, he's gone now. It's like, what? No, this was just last week. What do you mean he's gone now? Yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah. So
I don't think you would ever get used to it.
No.
I don't think Frieren will ever get used to it.
No. And when I love putting it in terms like this so that I can kind of start wrestling with how Frieren is feeling exactly, right? Because you're right. It's not something you'd probably ever really easily be able to grapple with. And it's not, because it's like, okay, you want to grapple with that? You've got to now stay here all week to chill with the gnomes to make sure that you know everyone and you're remembered for like the rest of their generation, right? And it's just like, it's just not worth it. It's like, I got things to do. Like, I'm not going to stay here all week just so you guys will remember me.
I got things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got to live a life. So yeah, so you just kind of accept that, like, well, these gnomes are just going to freaking not remember me and they'll probably be gone in a couple weeks. I'll be back and it'll be over. So.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy.
That's probably why she liked so much that one dwarf guy, that warrior dwarf in that village.
You head over to the gnome frickin' place, and like you go there for the last month. This one gnome has been there every time. You go, oh, finally, someone I know. This guy remembers me.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Oh, this is a great analogy. Oh, frick. This is helping me appreciate this even more. This is great.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
man. It's gotta suck living that way, but
yeah,
maybe that's why these little relationships are so important, right? That's like what makes it worthwhile.
Yeah,
these little things. So
true. All right, well, comment time.
Comment time.
All right, I've got a comment from YouTube from Drankard. I believe it is Drankard 14. The scene where the demon sword breaks through Fern's magic shield was a callback to Richter's words in season 1, where he fought Lawine and Kane. He said that the shield magic is optimized for Zoltark and magic attacks and is weak to physical attacks. I totally forgot about this. I was thinking, wow, this demon's crazy strong. But yes, that's right. The shields are specifically for magic. I wonder if, probably not, but I do wonder if there's any, or if there'll be a development of a physical shield that is better against physical attacks.
Physical.
Yeah, but I guess generally if you're in a party, you probably don't even need to worry about that. And the shield is probably good enough for most physical stuff, or many physical things, that like if you do need to block some stuff, you can do that. But like since you're in a party, mages aren't really going to get physically attacked. You've got frontliners and stuff for that. So I don't know. I like this comment because it was a good reminder. This is the type of freaking cool meta magic stuff that I really love. So thank you for that comment. That's freaking great.
Yeah, like I think it stands to reason that if there was some sort of magic that would make you immune or impervious to physical attacks, like that they wouldn't need frontliners per se, right? Because if it's like a monster that deals physical damage, like it's still vulnerable to like a freaking fireball to the face, right? So like you just put a bubble around you, right? Maybe it's like, maybe there even is, but the magic expended to make something like that, it's like, oh no, we'll just get a frontliner or something.
Right. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a great point.
Yeah. Well, my comment is also from YouTube. It is from Chaz22, and the comment says, I will clear a path for you. Best line ever. It is indeed. Yeah. We kind of talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, it's such a
freaking good line.
Yeah, I will clear a path for you. Like, there's no ambiguity. He knows he will succeed. There's like a confidence in there, especially given the fact that he's like succeeded. And like, I don't know, man. Thinking back on like Himmel's reaction to it, like there's such a like passing of the torch / burden of duty that like is felt with this line. It's like
such a selflessness.
I've done my part
to the context of, and it's will, right? It's will. That's the it's a future tense. Yeah. It's will.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I will clear a path for you. And then it's just like, then you look back, it's like, frick, he did it. It's like, I have to do my part now. Like, I can't fail. Not only can I not fail now because of like, you know, I want to defeat the Demon King and I want to be a hero and I want to do good and all that stuff. It's like, no, this guy did his part and he died doing like the first half. Obviously, the main thing is the Demon King, but Schlatt, or whatever its name was called, was such a hindrance. Like, was so insane. Like, with him there, it's like a guaranteed failure. So like, how important he is, it's like 50% of the way is kind of how I see it. So it's like, dang, he did his half. Now I got to do mine. And so, yeah, it's like the burden of responsibility and the like freaking, he did it, like sense of like joy that you get from that and determination. I don't know, dude. It's so much comes across in like so few words. Brilliant writing for Frieren. I got to hand it to the author. Like, way to go. That's amazing.
It is genuinely amazing that so much can come across from so little. Like, just the fact that he's not saying like, I'm going to win. He's not saying that he's going to take down, you know, he's going to be the one who takes down the Demon King. He's just saying it's literally the most like self-sacrificial thing you could say. Like, I will clear a path for you. Like, I'm going to do it. It will be done. It's in the future. I'm going towards it. I know it's a thing and I won't steer away from it. Like, he just knew. He knew all the things that were to come. And he, in full purpose and full self-sacrifice, strictly for the good of goodness itself, he fucking charged forward. He's a legend, dude. Literally fucking legend. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool.
The cherry on top, yes, that's it right there. The cherry on top is, it's such a cool line.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's all these other things, and it's also cool.
And it's
like
cool.
A cool delivery and all this stuff. Like, freaking way to go.
Yep.
So, yes. Thank you for the comment. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. We wish we could like
really good comments.
Lots of really good ones. Yeah. We wish we could highlight them all. We can't. Like, there's like, we wouldn't have time, but we could, we would. But thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see the other stuff that we're reacting to right now, not the live shows, but the other stuff 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon or the channel membership. If you're just discovering the channel now, check out our playlist. We actually reacted to all of season 1 and a lot of other great shows as well. So check out the playlist while you're at it. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, everybody.
Take care.